When I decided to start my show, there was kind of this bolt of lightning, kind of this inspiration. Was it the same for you? Was there an incident or an event or something like that where you said, okay, I got to share this with the rest of the world?
Yes. Okay. Something I didn't say when I started here was throughout college, throughout a lot of my early adulthood, I struggled with my mental health too. I struggled with anxiety, slipping into depression from time to time. And I didn't have a great way to deal with it for a long time, but I got better. I found ways to deal with it. I started going to counseling. I started exercising more, started taking better care of myself, and I'd gotten really better. And when I realized that I had to share, when I had to help other people like me out, was in July of 2019. My wife and I were at a conference in Dallas, Texas. Well, it was a wet summer, and we would have all our hay up at that point,
Mm-hmm.
but we didn't. We were gone, and my 15-year-old son, well, he was 14 then, I guess, and my 80-year-old dad were putting up hay. We had just the last little bit of hay to put up. Well, I get a call. I'm sitting in a hotel room in Dallas, and Levi calls me. Levi's our oldest son, and he says our baler's on fire.
Ah.
Right? Yeah, right. I mean, like, of course it is,
Mm-hmm.
because I decided to leave when
Yep,
we have
because
all
you're
this
gone.
hay going on because I'm not there. And my initial reaction was to freak out, right? And I wanted to drive back home, which was stupid. I mean, obviously thinking, but that would never have been a great solution. But I remember being able to tell my brothers were here. And they drove over, they saw the smoke, and they drove over from their place. And we lost a tractor and a baler out of the deal, but nobody was hurt. Thankfully, my son was the one who was on the baler, not my dad, who's
Mm.
has health issues and everything else. And after all the kind of dust had settled around that, I had realized how well I had improved myself
Mm-hmm.
into where I didn't freak out, I didn't lose it, and I didn't yell or make it a terrible thing. And I said, man, if I can get better, there's sure I can surely help other people get better. And that's when I just on that long drive home, Carrie and I were talking about it. I said, well, why don't I start a podcast?